Yo, what's going on YouTube? My name is Bradyoactiv. Whether you're joining for the first time or returning from a previous video, I just appreciate the fact that you're here. Today I'm bringing you some Digimon BT13 gameplay with myself playing Jesmon GX, and I'll allow my guests to introduce themselves.
What's going on, Tamers? It's your boy Varney, host of Digipod, the digital podcast with my boys from DigiGuard United, and today I'm playing Millith Loop.
As always, the social links for both myself and my guest will be in the description down below. If you want to catch me playing the Digimon card game live, the link to my Twitch channel will be in the description as well. I would love to see you guys there. And of course, if you end up enjoying the video, leaving a like and subscribing to the channel would be much appreciated. But without further ado, let's get into this game. So I'm starting off the game, hatching the BT8 Gurimon, going into the BT6 Huckmon, and following it up by digivolving into the brand new BT13 Bradyoactiv, leaving Varney at 2. Varney's going to hatch the BT5 Gigimon, go into the EX3 Guilmon, and then he's going to go ahead and end turn by just hard dropping the BT5 Guilmon, leaving me at 1. At this point, I'm really digging for my Savior Huckmon, so I choose to leave my Bradyoactiv stack in the back and just drop from Master to Disciple. I do not reveal the Savior Huck, unfortunately, but I go ahead and take the Jesmon GX here so that I have it for future plays. Varney kicking off his turn is going to promote Guilmon, just send it straight at security. It does die to a Huckmon out of security, triggering its on-deletion effect to force both players to mill 2 cards. Varney's then going to go ahead and use Mist Memory Boost for 3 costs, trashing the top 2 cards of his deck, drawing 1 and giving him access to that extra memory in the future. I'm still digging for my Savior Huckmon here, so I play another from Master Disciples, still don't see it, but I do take the Bradyoactiv so that I have access to it if I need it later in the game. Given how much Varney is capable of milling me out, there's no guarantee he doesn't just hit all of my Huckmon pieces, and sending the sisters to trash isn't a huge deal. I go ahead and pay 4 memory here, dropping the starter deck Sistermon CL, finally seeing that Savior Huckmon I so desperately needed. Varney goes ahead and hatches another Gigimon, goes into another EX3 Guilmon. He then opts to digivolve the Guilmon on board into EX2 Dobermon, sending it at security. It does live, just hitting another BT6 Huckmon. Varney then goes ahead and digivolves into EX4 Blackwar Growlmon, which forces both players to mill 3 cards. He does hit 2 Rivals Barrage, which on mill places itself in the battle area. Then the second part of Blackwar Growl's effect allows him to delete a 3k Digimon, adding 2k for every 10 cards in both players' trashes, so CL does get deleted. I start off my turn here promoting the Bradyoactiv from raising. I go ahead and pop each of my from Master to Disciples to reduce the cost of this Savior Huckmon Digivolution by 2, meaning I get to evo for 1. I'm going to play Sistermon Blanc here, which on play draws me a card and then sets off a whole chain of effects. The first of which is the Bradyoactiv under my Savior Huckmon is going to gain me a memory when I play Sistermon. Then Savior Huckmon on play of a Sistermon can digivolve into a Jesmon for a reduced cost of 2, so I go ahead and digivolve into Jesmon X Antibody here, which allows me to play a Sistermon from hand or trash and then gives a plus 2k boost to everything on my board. BT10 CL here allows me to digivolve on play into another Royal Knight, so I digivolve into Jesmon GX for 5, gain a memory from CL's second effect. Jesmon GX's when digivolving effect allows me to place a Royal Knight into its sources and then activate that Digimon's when digivolving effect. So I place Jesmon X Antibody under, which allows me to play another Sistermon from hand or trash. I play the BT6 CL, which on play gains me a memory, and then buffs all of my Royal Knights by an additional 2k. The 2 X Antibody effects that are under Jesmon GX are going to boost everything by an additional 4. So Jesmon GX is able to swing with Blitz into the Blackwar Growlmon here for 21k, doing 3 checks because it also has piercing and gains an additional security check for every Royal Knight in its sources. Gurimon is going to allow me to draw a card on attack, and then the Savior Huckmon Inheritable is going to allow me to play another Sistermon from hand or trash, so I play Blanc, allowing me to draw another card. Varney did get a little ahead here and revealed a couple of the security checks, the first of which was a Blackwar Growlmon, so we clear that easy. The second is a Death Slinger, so he's going ahead and deciding which of my Digimon he wants to pop here. He goes ahead and selects the BT6 CL that boosts my Royal Knights, and then the third security check is a purple memory boost. Varney kicks off his turn here, promoting the Guilmon from the raising area. He then goes ahead and trades in one of his Rival's Barrages, allowing him to select any Digimon or Purple Tamer card from his trash and bring it back to his hand. He selects the EX4 Black Growlmon, then goes ahead and Digivolves into it for 2, forcing both players to mill 2 cards, and then he's able to grab any Gil, Gallant, or Growlmon from his trash and add it to his hand. He opts not to take anything back and then goes ahead and Digivolves into the EX3 War Growlmon, forcing both players to mill 3 cards, and then he is able to play a Guilmon from trash without paying its memory cost. So he goes ahead and plays out the EX3 Guilmon here. He then trades in Miss Memory Boost, gaining 2 memory, then plays out Calling from the Darkness for 1, deleting the Guilmon he just played, and grabbing 2 purple Digimon cards from his trash back to his hand, grabbing Lilithmon and Shine Greymon Ruin Mode. The Guilmon on deletion effect is then going to force both players to mill 2 cards here. Varney then goes ahead and trades in the purple memory boost, gaining 2 more memory, digivolving into Lilithmon, which allows him to grab 2 purple options from his trash back to his hand. He's going to go ahead and grab 2 Jackraids here. He then goes ahead and plays out one of the Jackraids, gaining 1 memory for every 10 cards in his trash, and then gaining an additional 2 memory off Lilithmon's effect. We then see 2 more Jackraids come down, gaining 1 memory off the first one, and then gaining 2 memory off the second one, since there's 20 cards in trash at that point, putting Varney at a whopping 6 memory. Varney Digivolves for 5 into Shine Greymon Ruin Mode. On Digivolution, Ruin Mode applies a blanket minus 5k DP reduction to my side of the board. He's then going to go ahead and swing Ruin Mode at Security, hitting a Huckmon and then triggering Ruin Mode's end of attack effect, which deletes one of my Digimon, recovers a card for him, hatches an egg, and then on deletion, Ruin Mode also applies a blanket minus 5k DP reduction as well, so he deletes my Jesmon GX off its effect, and then the 10k total reduction deletes the rest of my Sistermons. The Black War Growlmon inheritable that was under his Ruin Mode also triggers here, allowing him to grab the Black War Growlmon from trash back to his hand. Varney then passes turn here by paying 4 memory and playing out the EX3 Guilmon. I'm in a sticky situation here because there are not a lot of cards left in my deck, and Varney board wiped me on his last turn, and I have to build a second stack to do anything. So I go ahead and go into BT13 Hawkmon in the back, Digivolve into BT13 Bow Huckmon, and then finally pass turn by Digivolving into BT13 Savior Huckmon. However, this is very much game here, as Varney is able to Digivolve into Black Growlmon, milling 2 cards from the top of my deck, and then finally Digivolving into War Growlmon, milling the last 2 cards from my deck, and then he's able to just pass turn and win because I'm not able to draw. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed the match. There were definitely huge swing turns for both myself and Varney, and once again, huge shout out to Varney for joining me and recording this game with me. Leave a comment down below which decks you would like to see face off in the future, and I will do my best to record gameplay featuring those decks. But until next time, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.